All right, we're back. 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 So yeah, I'm in the burning up in the hot seat. I don't understand this one right here. So like, my top recruit that I'm trying to get, a will linebacker. I guess. I guess our brand exposure went down after losing so much and everything, but we're still his top pick and everything. So I guess we gotta just kind of like see how that goes. I don't know. It seemed like it looked like we might have a verbal, from what I'm understanding. And then like this Mike linebacker, his thing is he wants playing time, so should have no issue with that. Yeah, shouldn't have no issue with that and everything. But yeah, let's just try to get knock this game out. It's another home game. We trying to at least get a home victory in. I'm gonna go with the all yellow. All right, let's see if we can. Hold on, let me just see. Do I wanna change the? Yeah, I'll just have the helmet screen and go. See what we can get out of this.
Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the North Dakota State Bison. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline.
I just need to get a victory in the conference. That's one of the AD thing. He just wants one victory. Okay, so we get the ball at half.
Teed up and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started.
If my defense starts off good,
and it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I don't like that new rule.
Comes out to get things started in this one.
I don't like it at all.
David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing.
See.
You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the...
There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Goes to the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Oh, come on, man.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. A give to Brown. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Wants to fire on second down.
That.
Pressure coming.
Come on, somebody get back to him.
And
Damn.
it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Nevada will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Scott. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They'll go right back to it. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Fakes to grab. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. On the move. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down.
Oh, that.
Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Oh.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to pass. It's Hayes. Going over the top.
Damn.
It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David,
makes a grab and room to run. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
that's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, dang.
He's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Again, it's Brown. Wolfpack will get the first down.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punt last drive.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll get it
I keep messing up getting in the backfield, man. That's on me.
Up against the wall.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because
I'm getting back there.
Space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Oh, thank you.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football.
Y'all got to dive for that.
Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stayed tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, trying to get my guy open.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's going for the goal line. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
Here's Brown. Big on big, man on big. The defense wins on 4th down.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never
Dang,
giving up.
we're both on the wall near our
Get
line.
inside their own one on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big 4th down stop.
And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. They'll go right back to the run. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to adjust the pattern. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield.
Damn.
And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Oh, man.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The run inside. It's Turner. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. On the run, it's Turner. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Hayes. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They'll give it to Brown. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll give it on the counter. Maybe a crease. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. This Nevada offense really has it going. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Brown. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Come on, man.
Breaks into the open. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after it.
Yo.
Slides, avoids the punishment.
Man, he could collapse in the pocket and still.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Quick release on the RPO. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Nevada comes to the line on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. On the delay, it's Scott. Runs ahead and powers
Yeah, he would push him in the direction I was going.
process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our...
It's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. I don't know if it was luck or aggression. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. On the run, it's Scott. And
that was my fault.
After a short pickup.
It was a wide open lane.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front seven are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Makes the grab. It's Collins. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And he's
when it's the wrong hole. Man, that was my fault.
By the big defensive tackle.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Off the boot, looking for his man. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
They booted away on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside. It's Turner. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, picked off. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Nevada going quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wide receiver going in motion. Delay to the back. It's Scott. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Hauls it in. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. He goes right back to the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You wonder if the pick earlier in the game is now affecting this quarterback, and not just his psyche, but also his fundamentals. He threw that ball off his back leg. You're not going to throw completions playing like that.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got an open man. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gents, the
Why are they happy? They're losing. Why are they happy?
Let's take a look at today's
There's no
action.
reason for them to be
We
happy.
get right to it with Indiana taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Hoosiers with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. That is another solid victory for this team, who now gets to 5-1 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Fargo. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the North Dakota State head coach at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. They've got the screen set up. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He'll run it again. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete.
Come on, man.
There forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Hard-hitting tackle.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the
Damn.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing. Got to put some drives together, some possessions. And they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, thank you.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, you know, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
Hauls it in at the 40. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the North Dakota State sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing? Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Guys?
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Here's a little room there. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Breaks the tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Unleashes one. It's incomplete.
Oh, come on, man.
The defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, they tried to catch him off guard with a pass play down there on the goal line. But, David, he just held on to it way too long. The defense able to get home and get the sack.
Yeah, and that's great coverage. And you love this part of the field. You know exactly what you want to do. You play more man coverage. There's less space to coverage. You don't have to worry about those speedy wide receivers going deep. Nice job not only on 1st down getting the sack. Now I put them into a predictable 2nd down. Now they can't just run the football and be conservative.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Off play action. Under fire. Sliding to his left. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
And, RD, it's completely changed the game. Like, now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Quarterback making adjustments. Ready, go. On 4th down, going to the air. Going for 6.
No! Oh my God.
Just lost his concentration.
Oh my God. You can't be. Oh my God. You cannot be.
A good plan, but it did not work.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. And that's
Oh my God, he dropped it again.
Over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. The snap sets up the throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. With the catch, it's Givens. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Ready. Go, go. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle.
Oh, my God.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Oh, my God.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Oh, look.
Oh, my God.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. There's a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Red pass hits complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Hayes. They'll run the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 3rd. Quickly complete. And with that effort,
ironically, that was the wrong receiver.
Have it at the 34-yard line.
But if it works, it works.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The run inside. It's Brown.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. You've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Offense working from the pistol. He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down.
I gotta figure out how to get better on offense. I just gotta find a way to get better on offense. Because we've been in this game this whole time.
Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
I can honestly say I'm happy with my performance of my defense.
After a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Now we're going to get a momentary stoppage in play as they check on the injured Nevada player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Pulls and fires complete. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They'll run it. It's Turner. There's some room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll run with Brown. Touchdown, Nevada. And the route is on. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now is just about trying to save face. Wants to throw. It's Hayes. He's got him in the flat. Breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this
kind of
offense
happy
to
that
find their way
happened.
back in this one.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Could not make his way to the corner.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. Trying play action. He turns that loose down the right side. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Off play action on first down. Fires to the end zone.
No! Oh my God.
Another interception, his third of the night. Bringing it back. The 40. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The defense putting points on the board. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Not a lot to
that honestly was my best drive.
Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Got it down the field. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They put the O into offense as in 0 yards. And finally, they get a big play to give them a little momentum.
Finally, some good luck on offense. I mean, they've been close, Reese, throughout this game. They've taken some shots. They've tried to be aggressive. They just haven't been able to come up with the big play. This game's not over yet.
Throws toward the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Come on, man.
Hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all.
Oh my God, man.
Touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, looking to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Man, you cannot say enough about this defense. The whole game, start to finish, playing so good, limiting big plays, doing everything they needed to do, Palmer, to get the shutout, and most importantly, finish the game right here.
You know, this defense is different, David, I think in a lot of ways. This is their goal every game, and this is what they expect. They hold themselves to this standard. Players were telling us this week, we expect to go into each and every game and not allow any points. But to do it in this one, in this type of game, in this kind of environment against this opponent, that was very impressive.
I don't know what I got to do
you win a few, you lose a few,
on
and some
offense.
get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back
I can
to
say I'm proud of my defense,
though.
though.
To have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and
They had them shut out until mistakes on offense. 4th quarter, it was mistakes on offense that caused those points.
It's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow.
I got to do better.